Chris Bowen has broken many records and has had many firsts as Australia's climate change and energy minister. He's overseen record power price increases of up to 40%, 24% this year alone. He's the first minister to promise your power bills would go down by $275. And now he can add a new achievement to his growing repertoire. Chris Bowen is going part-time. Yes, in an Australian first, Chris Bowen is about to become the country's first part-time minister, operating on a fly-in, fly-out basis and, incredibly, seeking to serve not just one country, but two. You see, the Minister for Climate Change and Energy is going to split his time between overseeing the renewables-only experiment at home, while at the same time serving as president for Turkey's COP31 summit to be held in that country next year. Yes, he's going to dispense his vast climate and energy expertise and talents on the world stage as part of a package deal after Australia ceded the summit to Turkey. He officially becomes the international man of mystery, just like Austin Powers. And it's quite an amazing feat when you think about it for someone who is utterly ordinary and, quite frankly, subpar. I mean, he can't keep the lights on in this country, yet has been appointed COP31 president for Turkey to lead international climate negotiations for the next 12 months. And by the way, it's a role which will take him away from his day job, a role which will see him spend a lot of time overseas and a lot of time on his jet engine. That's a lot of miles to come, racking up carbon emissions. Also, he can be the Minister for Turkey, or whatever the heck his title is now, and never one not to toot his own horn in the process.
As COP President of Negotiations, I would have all the powers of the COP Presidency to manage, to handle the negotiations, to appoint co-facilitators, to prepare draft text, and to issue the cover decision.
All of the powers, he says. What a supreme leader this man has become. Yes, look, this really is extraordinary. Given his poor track record at home, I think that Turkey can have him. Our power bills never came down by $275. We've been warned time and time again by experts that we will not reach our emissions reduction targets as they are via this experiment of transmission lines, giant wind turbines, green hydrogen, solar farms and batteries. Yet Bowen still unveiled a 2035 emissions reduction target of 62 to 70% below 2005 levels, with no clue what it means for your power bills. Now, if he can't even fulfil his very basic duties as it is, and now he's going part-time, then surely it's time for Anthony Albanese to sack this minister. He was backed in by his constituents. He was appointed a minister here in this country. So if he wants to go off on this vanity project, well, go. But he does not deserve to keep his portfolio on a when it suits him basis. And those calls were echoed by the opposition today.
Australians don't need a part-time energy minister, a minister for global UN summits, someone who's clearly excited about the prospect of globe-trotting to a variety of countries, when his real job is here at home.
We've got a part-time energy minister in the middle of an energy crisis. We've got power bills going through the roof. He can actually understand that globally the renewables-only process is leading to some of the highest industrial energy prices in the world. Now, I think Johannes Leek summed it up in The Australian today with his cartoon saying, "Australia, my work here is done. The planet needs me now," as Bowen jets off, leaving a burning inferno of wind turbines and transmission towers in Australia. So who exactly is Chris Bowen now? The part-time Minister for Climate Change and Energy? The Minister for UN Summits? The international man of mystery? The Minister for Turkey, perhaps? The President of COP31? The Minister for Fly-in, Fly-out? Who really knows? Or perhaps just a jack of all trades, master of none?